The Flemish Béguinages are unique historical communities found in Belgium that were established during the Middle Ages. These semi-monastic living spaces were created for Béguines, lay religious women who lived in a communal setting without taking permanent vows like nuns. The Béguinages reflect a distinct architectural style and social structure, and many of them are now UNESCO World Heritage Sites. 13 key facts about Flemish Béguinages. Show 1. Origin in the 12th and 13th centuries. The first Béguinage appeared in the 12th century as a response to the increasing number of women who wanted to live a religious life without fully committing to a convent. Many of these women were widows or unmarried due to the high male mortality rate from wars and crusades. 2. Unique religious community. Béguines were not nuns. They took no formal religious vows, could leave the Béguinage if they chose to marry, and retained control over their own property. However, they followed a devout lifestyle centered on prayer, charity, and manual labor. 3. Distinctive architectural style. Flemish Béguinages often resemble small villages enclosed within a city, featuring whitewashed houses, cobbled streets, a church, and communal buildings. They were built in a Gothic, Renaissance, or Baroque style, with gardens and open courtyards providing a peaceful atmosphere. 4. UNESCO World Heritage status. In 1998, 13 Flemish Béguinages were recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites due to their exceptional architectural and historical value. They are considered outstanding examples of urban and social housing for religious communities. 5. Autonomy and economic independence. Unlike nuns who depended on the church, Béguines earned their own income through various means, including textile work, lace making, and teaching. Some Béguinages became quite wealthy, allowing them to build impressive churches and large residences. 6. Support from nobility and church. Many Béguinages were sponsored by noble families and the church, which provided them with financial support and land. However, their independence sometimes led to suspicion from the Catholic hierarchy. 7. Spirituality and daily life. Béguines followed a strict but flexible religious routine, attending Mass daily, engaging in charitable work such as caring for the sick, and maintaining a simple lifestyle. They also emphasized personal devotion over formalized church doctrine. 8. Women's rights and social role. The Béguinage movement offered medieval women a rare opportunity for education, financial independence, and community support at a time when most women had limited rights. Many Béguines were literate and wrote spiritual texts. 9. Persecution and decline. During the 14th and 15th centuries, the Béguinages faced increased scrutiny and persecution. Some were accused of heresy, and certain Béguine movements were suppressed by the Catholic Church, particularly after the Council of Vienne, 1311, which condemned some Béguines' teachings. 10. Survival through the 18th and 19th centuries. Despite persecution, many Béguinages survived and even thrived, especially in Flanders. By the 18th century, some Béguinages were home to hundreds of women and were well integrated into urban life. However, the French Revolution and subsequent secularization movements led to their decline. 11. Last Béguine passed away in 2013. The last known Béguine, Marcella Patton, passed away in 2013 in Belgium, marking the official end of the Béguinage tradition. However, their legacy continues through the Présites and historical records. 12. Modern uses of the Béguinages. Today, many former Béguinages have been repurposed as residential areas, museums, cultural centers, or monasteries. Some are still home to communities dedicated to spirituality or social work. 13. Influence on feminism and religious thought. The Béguine movement is considered a precursor to modern feminist and religious movements, as it showcased the ability of women to live independently, pursue intellectual endeavors, and challenge societal norms within a patriarchal structure. The Flemish Béguinages remain a fascinating example of medieval female autonomy, religious life, and architectural beauty, drawing visitors and scholars alike. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.